Hi, Product Hunt. My name is Brennan. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Hypercontext, and we make the best app for meetings in your workplace. Let me show you how it works. So if your job is anything like mine, your calendar might look something like this. If you got a bunch of meetings kind of all over the place, whether that's with your team, a one-on-one, or customers, externals, vendors. And what you'll notice about my calendar is there's a little subtle difference. On some of these events, I have the Hypercontext logo. There's little numbers on the top of them. And I can open up those meetings, and just like I would join a Google Meet or a Zoom, I can actually open up Hypercontext. Let me do that here to this demo meeting. I'll just click the little icon here in this corner, and you'll see on my sidebar, our app will load up where I can take a peek at what's on the agenda. In this case, for my demo 101, there's nothing there. That's not good. I should probably add something. I'm going to go through and ask, say, how's life? Let's start with something easy. Now, bunch of meetings sometimes need a little bit of inspiration in order to get the ball rolling. We have the largest library of conversation starters and suggestions for one-on-ones, whether you're the manager or the direct report, and you can go ahead and just steal a couple of these battle-tested questions and run your one-on-one like you're a pro. You can go through, take your notes, assign your next steps. I'll do this, Brennan, to do something on Friday. And take your notes, do all these things, and as you talk about these items, you can check them off and complete them, saying that you've done them, or add a summary. Nothing today. Those summaries serve as notes, which you can always refer back to, and when you're fully done, you can click this finish button. We're going to save that note, and we're going to email everyone who's attending that meeting with your notes, what you talked about, what you saved, and all those next steps. So I'll go ahead and do that. And what you'll see is we're asking you a question at the end and setting up your agenda for the next meeting. So I can go ahead and add more items or set some of these items to be recurring and pop up every single week. You'll also notice maybe something here pop in on Friday the 25th. I have one thing due, and it's just that next step that I assigned in my meeting. So I can do everything out of my calendar, which is super handy for me. But even more powerful is what happens when you jump into our main web app. So actually, let me load that up over here. You'll see I've got my agenda here as well. I can go in and add some of those notes and agenda items. Check out all the next steps that have been assigned to everyone. I can view all of my past meetings, all those notes from the historical conversations on this particular meeting. I have some dashboards built off of AI. We go through all the notes, all the agenda topics, and point out some of the blind spots that you might have, particularly helpful in a one-on-one. And as I go over to the goals area, we have one of the best places to put your professional development goals or team goals, I think, in the world. If you click to create a goal, you can add an OKR there manually. But if you are looking for inspiration, we have the largest library of goal and OKR examples on the internet built right into the app. So if you've never managed anyone in DevOps before, but have to think about, what are some good goals maybe for this individual, you can go ahead and steal a couple of those other goals that have been submitted by real startups to the system. And the final superpower I'll leave you with is that these goals automatically show up on the agenda. So every single week, whether you're in your calendar, whether you're in your main app, you start your conversations as a team or in a one-on-one with the most important things, those quarterly goals, and then jump into all those urgent things that you've quickly added into our app so you don't forget. If you ever want to add more meetings, we've got the full calendar view built into the app, and you can quickly jump back and forth between the various different meetings that you have on your calendar, see what the team is talking about, what needs to be discussed, etc. I hope you enjoy it. Give it a shot. Try it out with one person on your team, and let us know what you think. We'll be in the comments all day. Thanks.